Hello, everyone, and welcome to the jungle. Also, this guy's doing awesome. I see he's leaving some weed on the ground, but absolutely killing it, buddy. This is gonna just keep us fed for so long. You, sir, doing great. But, welcome to the jungle. So far, I'm pretty proud of this. I also have gone and replaced all of these log blocks with the jungle wood as opposed to jungle log, just so that these branches look nicer. They're still the naturally generated branches, because I'm not too good at building custom trees. But I've added in a bunch of vines, bunch of trees, a bunch of different layers here. I think it looks great. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take the brown concrete powder. I tried it with sand, it wasn't quite the right color. And we're gonna make quicksand. So it will bounce a little, but doing this will give us quicksand. And so it'll be sort of lowered down, which is a neat thing all by itself. But also, let me try to figure out how to bridge this gap here. But also, if we fall into it, we can't get out. So that's sort of the idea here. So we take cobblestone walls or a fence. Fence works. I just have a bunch of cobblestone walls. And as you can see, I'm dropping the gravity affected block. So with 112, we get concrete powder, which is very nice. Oh, there. And so see, we can stand in here and we can't get out because all this quicksand here. The quicksand keeps you in. So let's just finish off this guy here. And oops, whoops, deleted a vine accidentally. And that guy there, nice. And then the side, so there, because it's a block and a half here. So if we had jump boost, we would be able to get out. But because we don't have jump boost, we can't get out. And now this border here, we're gonna do a mix of dirt and brown concrete powder. And also if we relog, you see how they're all jumping around right now? It's actually kind of a cool effect. Like the quicksand's moving. But they're all jumping around, and as soon as we relog, that will go away. And so now if we get stuck in the quicksand, we're stuck in the quicksand for good. We can't even jump out onto the path blocks. That is exactly what I want to happen. And I don't think this dirt will turn back into grass because it's too dark under this thick canopy of jungle logs, or jungle trees. Here we are, back in the jungle. Things are looking a lot more jungly. I still am gonna put a bunch more bone meal down, maybe grow some of this grass up to too tall. You can see our beds getting lost in the grass. And exactly what I wanted is this quicksand sign. I sort of edited it to make it look like it's sort of worn down. I tried changing the letters, but that was just too much. Also hid it behind these vines, so it's a thing like, oh no, I didn't see that sign. What did that sign say? Oh no, I'm already in the quicksand. That sort of thing. So I think it looks good. We added some podzol and terracotta. Oh, already stuck back in. And some brown concrete. I think this is some brown terracotta as well. So, just some other changes. Yeah, brown terracotta. Just some changes to the colors. Just make it a little different here and there. I really like how this brown regular terracotta fits in with the rest of it, though. Sort of a nice muddy brown color. And the podzol, I really like the podzol. But an issue I was having is these vines were growing down, and they'd grow down to the top of the cobblestone walls that are down beneath. They'd grow down to there, and that was fine. They'd grow down there. They just ignored these concrete powder blocks. But as soon as they were down there, they'd try updating, and that updated these concrete powder blocks and just caused them to sink and caused them to just stay there, like stay stationary. And so it caused them to drop down and not become quicksand anymore. So what I did is, you can see how some of them, the ones underneath the vines, you can see this vine is in this block. You see how they have a little box around them? That's because I went down, and on top of the cobblestone walls, I mean, I just clicked through the concrete powder, but on top of those cobblestone walls is just a piece of string. Simple as that. Now, the vines can't grow down into the string, but they can still grow down to here, which to me is close enough. And the string won't get updated, even if I walk through it. So it doesn't solidify the... You can see there's a couple more here. I thought there was some vines coming down. Maybe this is where I just tested it. But yeah, you can see there's just a piece of string down here, just to stop these vines. And, oh yeah, that guy has one. Just to stop these vines from growing a little further down. So if we can find the top of the wall, maybe it's best to do it just off the edge of the string. No, that one above. Anyways, not important, but an interesting trick none the least. Oops. But yeah, this is looking a lot more jungly. I am starting to work, made some bushes and stuff. I'm starting to work on the jungle temple sort of thing that is going to be back in here. Tried clearing up most of these vines, but you can see there's still some growing down here. I'll clean those up. Yeah, lots of trees up here. I think I've added these since the last update. But most importantly, working on this guy, which is sort of a jungle temple. All these vines will come down in front of it, which is awesome. It's exactly what I want to happen. But I am a little stuck on the design. I'm not really sure how to design it. This is gray terracotta. It's sort of a brown color. I played around with a bunch of different, you see I got gray concrete and brown terracotta and concrete powder, and played around with a bunch of materials to sort of provide the backing for, I was trying to do a little design here. And I think this is the best one so far, or best one. But yeah, still, if you guys have any suggestions for how to build the front of a, I don't know, sort of jungle ruins temple sort of thing, that would be amazing, because I'm pretty stuck for ideas. But nonetheless, I wanted to show this stuff here. What's it called? Magma blocks. These can be light sources when let's try going down into the dark here. You can see when we first put it down, it emits a little light, and we can see that better with this on over here. We can say, where's the light level? There, light 2. So you can see light 2 over here. But the neat thing about magma blocks is if you put a light source beside them, they hold on to the light level that was given to them. So here we have a torch. This says light 11 over here. punch it off. So this was, so 11, light 10. So now beside it is light 9. So we can come here, put a torch on the side of it, and this magma block is, yeah, very bright. And so that's what we're gonna use. And I guess I can use rockets to try to get out of here. Oh, there we go. Go all the way up. So that's what we're gonna use here for our lights, because I would use redstone lamps, but I just can't power them nicely here. But with these magma blocks, they emit light, and we can sort of cover them up like that, so it makes neat lantern style. And we're gonna actually flip this one around, and yeah, like so. Make sure to put a torch on the side of it to light it up so that it is emitting the maximum light that it can. And I guess we need more jungle wood trapdoors. We just need 2? Yeah, we just need 2. And then which way did I have the handle? I had the handle coming out. So go like that, and these will always emit light, and we'll see that once it gets dark out. Alright, here's another thing. The cactus monkey actually called this in a live stream. I was watching his live stream, he was checking out the base, and he noticed that I didn't have anything set up here to block this villager from coming up the stairs. And I mean, the villager had never come up the stairs before he said that, but then I log on right after his live stream, and I'm building away up here, building away. All of a sudden I turn around, the villager's right here. I'm like, oh, come on, man. So I had to force him back down the stairs. Almost accidentally drove my boat off the side of here, which would have been awful. Because we would have had to get him up, but I really didn't want him to get stuck in the quicksand because he wouldn't have been able to escape. Also narrowed the river. It was quite wide, and this way I have more room to build this build. Oh, come on. Yeah, got more room to build this build, which I sort of needed out the front. Just space out the front, so now I can build sort of a path that loops over here. We'll have a bridge that goes across. Oh, we're just gonna fall down. But yeah, we'll have this up here. There'll sort of be a little path through the jungle. We'll make a bridge somewhere over here. Another little path will lead up into this sort of... I don't really know what it's gonna look like in here. But we have all this space to play with back in here, and we have all of this space down below to play with. So we can make, I think we can make a pretty nice jungle themed base centered around this. And you can see these magma blocks here doing a good job of emitting light, which is awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna have to leave it here. I've spent so long just trying to figure this out. Inside is still very bland. For the floor, I sort of have an idea for down there, but I'm at a loss for what to do, even with the inside of this, just in terms of decorations. The outside, I think it's pretty good. Added some stairs up there. I think it's pretty good, and the vines coming down over the front definitely help. So those will stay. But yeah, I was kind of happy with this wall, sort of the cobblestone walls, iron bars, and stone buttons. So to give a rough texture to this wall. Sort of built a rocky sort of thing in here, just to try to hide some of the dirt. But yeah, for this, I'm sort of at a loss. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas for what to build inside there, that would be awesome, and I would love to hear them. I did do some work on the top of it just to sort of roughen it up with some walls and stairs and slabs and blocks up there. But yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from here. So if you guys have any suggestions, that would be amazing, and I would love to hear them. But for now, I am gonna have to sign off. Here you can see what I've done with the top here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off and do some thinking about this, but I'm gonna end the episode here. So thanks you guys for checking it out. I hope to see at least some comments down in the comments suggesting down in the comments section suggesting some ideas for inside, because yeah, I really don't know what to do. But so far, and especially this jungle and the quicksand, very happy with that. Very happy with how that's turned out. And I've only fallen down here a couple hundred times. Yeah, you can see our footprint here. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave it, and I will see you guys next week.